The vibes of the Caribbean culture will be felt in Canada the whole month of October. These vibes will also be felt in Ottawa region with the celebration of the month of October as the Caribbean Heritage Month.
Well, you know, the Caribbean community in Ottawa really is incredible. The contributions are incredible, especially from the Latin American community. We need to ensure that we celebrate all facets of all of our culture, not just in October, which we are celebrating and recognizing as Caribbean Heritage Month, but all throughout the year. The contributions of our communities, whether it's in arts, culture, business, in education, is incredible. And it's important that we actually recognize that and recognize the strong contributions of all members of the Caribbean community, especially the Latin American community. So it's a pleasure and a privilege to be here celebrating Caribbean Heritage Month with everyone.
Yes, it's very great. It's a pleasure to celebrate this Caribbean Heritage Month. As always, it's so important to celebrate your culture, especially where Caribbean culture can be seen and felt and heard throughout the city, throughout the province, throughout the country. And we just have to celebrate it, the beauty, the storytelling, the folklore, the dance, the food. It's so important to keep our culture going, as it also creates a safety net for our people and just the community in general. I always love to say part of loving your culture is sharing your culture and teaching your culture as a means to get the culture continue going, and especially to get our young people, for them to feel proud that they're Caribbean and they're part of this great Canadian diaspora. It's amazing, and it's so important that we need to celebrate that.
It's very important to celebrate this culture in this moment. As a person that's born in Jamaica, and to share my culture with Canada, just like I have absorbed the Canadian culture as well. It's a great moment for us to share Caribbean heritage, Caribbean food, Caribbean dance, so the rest of Canada can know and experience, versus just going to travel for a little bit. You can see these experiences, the culture, and the experiences and the livelihood of Caribbean people in Canada and the contributions of Caribbean people in Canada. So by celebrating a day like this, or a month like this rather, hopefully Canada can experience some of the things and the contributions and the experiences, like I said, to Canadian culture as well.
Canada is home to a large, vibrant Canadian Caribbean community. A community that has made an important contribution to Canada's social, economic, political, and cultural fabric, to make Canada the best place to live, work, and raise families. I'm Danilo Velázquez, in the city of Ottawa for Quienes Somos.
Yo que te voy a